Oh. Ah. Yeah, that sigh. So, thank you for your comments and what have you regarding the last video I made. Last video was called self-care, I believe. Or did I have one between? No, I don't think I did. Who knows? Yeah, so self-care. Anyway, so that video, thank you for your comments and what have you. I am doing much better. Not quite 100% there, but much better. And how I've done it is lots of different ways, really. To be honest, I do more of what I like, less of what I don't like. Fairly obvious, isn't it? So I've ordered a few new CDs, and I got a few CDs through the post which I've been playing and loving. So that's been really good. And yeah, just doing. Bode, come here. No, come here. Come here. Come here. Bode, come here. He can't, can he? Bode. Look at him, he's right up there, but Bodie. Good boy, come on. You cheeky boy, what are you doing? I'll turn this off a sec. He's a funny boy. I thought there was another dog or whatever, but just a lady with a pram. And he just said, oh, look at me, you know. Yeah, so although that sounds obvious, doing more of what I like and less of what I don't like, it's just important to do that, isn't it, really, you know? Not just talking about mental health, but talking about just your day-to-day. Malarkey. He's hiding behind the bush. Come here, Bode. Good boy. It's that dog on a lead, he is. Okay, we're going to go that way anyway. So we just let these people go. Bode, come here, please. Thank you. So it's early-ish, it's about 9 o'clock or whatever it is. And believe it or not, I'm thinking about my tea. Or my dinner, whatever you want to call it, this evening's meal. And what I'm going to have, I've made up my mind already. Omelette. I'm going to have a nice omelette. And not a lot with it, really. I've got some, my neighbour gave me some fresh tomatoes that his friend grew in his own garden, so they're lovely. I got about 4 or 5 tomatoes. And I've got a couple of nice onions. Just trying to think what else I've got. Bode, if you're licking, which you probably are. Beautiful sky today. Just having a look around for my friend Martin, who sadly can't get to the woods. He's in a wheelchair and not everywhere is accessible, is it, unfortunately. And although I get out of breath and tired and achy and what have you, I can still get to the woods at the moment, which is fantastic. Come on. So, yeah, I'm going to have an omelette. I think I've got a couple of rashers of bacon, a couple of onions and some nice tomatoes. So, come here please, come on. Lick, lick, lick. So, yeah, it's going to be lovely. Glorious, I tells you, glorious. So I was thinking on the way here, what am I going to have for my tea? Well, a bit silly thinking about tea at 9 o'clock, but then is it silly, you know? It just takes the stress out of the day. Not that cooking a meal is very stressful. Oh god, this is so wet. We're going to go back around. Bode, we're going to go this way, my love. This way here. Going to go and cut through the woods. I do particularly want to go that way today. So although it's not stressful thinking about your meal, but it just takes that off of you, you know, just that one thing has gone out of my mind. I know what I'm having, so that's that. And some things, anything actually, cardboard can cause stress. Or what else do we want to call stress? Where's that boy? There he is. Hello, Mum. You move. Thank you. Come on then, Bubbo. This way, my love. So I believe that stress and worry and concern and anxiety and fear and hassle and grief, I think they all live together in the same bag. But if you can deal, is that a way through? I've only got a pair of shorts on today, so I don't want to be no, yeah, I don't want to be stung or have a load of bites on my legs. So they all live together, all of these things. So, excuse me, what you're calling stress could be, you know, fear, worry, you know, anxiety, even perhaps loneliness, or perhaps you've got some health issues, or you could lump depression in there to an extent. Hello, my beautiful boy. So I think, well, the anxiety, which is what I have at times, is, I think, is all of that lot wrapped up. And come on, this way. No. And we don't deal. Either don't deal with it at all, or we don't deal with it very well, and it causes its own problems. So I suppose anxiety is the more medical side of whatever, you know, grief or hassle, and you know, whatever. Yeah, trouble, fear, worry, whatever I've said. This boy wants to lick. Bode, please don't lick, okay? But as I say, I try and deal, this is very bitty, innit? I keep saying, I try and deal with allowing the good in and not allowing the bad in. So I try and do more of what I like, less of what I don't like. Now, we all have things that cause us a few concerns. One of my things, it sounds odd, I know, but it's making telephone calls. Now, I can phone a friend or phone a family member, and I can be on the phone for hours, and it's lovely, I've got no problem. But when I phone officialdom, if I've got a phone for a hospital appointment or whatever, I hate it, absolutely hate it. And I sometimes put it off and put it off and put it off, and a day goes by, 2 days, a week, and I phone them, come here, Bode, at my last minute, you know. Come here. Bode, come here. Hello. Good boy. Thank you. I know, love, I know. There's a couple of bigger collies than Bodie, probably nearly double the size, and the guy seems to crack his whip or whatever he's got, very loud, and they come running to him. They don't look very happy, their heads are down. Anyway. So yeah, that's one of the things I struggle with. So I have to get myself in the right mood and what have you. And I know I've spoken about this before in a video, but I try and I make a Slurpee. I say, right, by 9:10 I'm phoning them. So I go and have a wee, go and make a Slurpee, got my pen and paper, I know what I'm saying, I know the phone number, and I get ready, and it's I say, right, 9:10, and it's 8 minutes past, and it's 9 minutes past, and it's 10, 11, 12, and I think, well, I'll give it 20 past then. So I phone dead on 20 past, and then 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, and I think, well, 1/2 then, and I think, well, okay, I won't phone this morning, I'll phone this afternoon, and I think, well, they're shut at 5, if I phone at 5:25, then I don't have to be on the phone very long, and this goes on and on and on, days, and if I don't do it, it gets worse and worse, and that causes stress, anxiety, worry, and inner turmoil and embarrassment. If I'm honest, that's just inner. It's ridiculous, but it is one of those things, you know. Again, there's probably no rhyme or reason really for it, and you know, I just struggle with it. But because I know I struggle with it, I try to deal with it the best I can. And now what I do is anything is done early. That's what I do. Bode, I hope you're not licking. You are licking. Look at you. You hate it. Good Lord. Yeah, I'll turn this off and turn it back on again. Yeah, so I try and deal with things early now, so that I've either got the rest of the day just to enjoy, or if it's really stressful or concerning or worrying or whatever, then I've got the rest of the day to think, okay, how do I deal with this? How do I let go of all these emotions and this weirdness that I'm feeling, and perhaps upset or anger or whatever I'm feeling? So it just gives me the Bode. It gives me the rest of the day. So I suppose that's my advice really. If you've got anything to deal with, try and do it early, get it over and done with, and then you can move on and enjoy your day. Now you're going to say, well, what about phoning the doctor then? You know, how do you get that done early? Well, you don't. This country, awful, you know. So what I would say is tell yourself, okay, I'm going to be on the phone all bloody day. Oh well. So I'll have my crossword in front of me, or my Sudoku, or my puzzle, or my television on, or whatever you do, or you're watching YouTube or whatever. You've made a Slurpee or got a sandwich. Come on this way. Good boy. And just tell yourself, oh, this is going to take all day, whatever. So dial the number nice and early, and whenever you get through, this way, this way, this way, then it's a bonus, as far as I'm concerned. Gonna have to put them on a lead, I think. So yeah, that's how I deal with, you know, stress and worry and problems and what have you. But especially if you've got to phone the doctor, hospital, whoever, whatever, and you know, Bode, and you know it's going to be a while, accept that. Just accept it, rather than getting all bitter and twisted and saying to somebody, I phoned the doctor this morning, it took bloody over an hour, you know. Well, if you know that to begin with, then that's fine. You know, I phoned the doctor before, and I think, well, it's taken an hour, and I got through in 20 minutes, so it's a bonus. Bode, come here. God, so many people. I just got talking to a couple with a dog who's very, very highly strung, and I said, you know, let them greet and put Bode on a lead, and I said, we just see what happens, you know, what's the worst that can happen? And they said, oh, well, our dog might lunge, or he might do this. I said, yeah, and he might kiss him, you know. So I said if he lunges, I pull my dog away and we walk off. So, look at beautiful sky, look at that. Love it. Yeah, so they greeted, noses, kisses, it was lovely. And then the dog started jumping up and down, about to lunge, and the woman was holding the dog on a lead, and the husband grabbed the lead as well, so they got 4 hands on this lead, and all that is being fed down into the dog, you know. Anyway, it's their dog. So yeah, I think I was on about calling somebody like a doctor's or hospital or whatever. So yeah, you start early, make a sandwich or whatever, expect it to take all day. If it does, then no great shocks. If it didn't, then that's wonderful. It's a bonus, it's something nice. So actually your day was better than you thought it would be. So this little bit is so peaceful at the moment. There's a lot of people about, there's kids are off on holiday. I try not to go to certain places, but I wanted to come here because I thought it'd be dry, which it is mostly, because we've had a lot of rain. Where's my dog? There he is, come on. Mr. Solarface. Ah, lovely. So, because I have been feeling down, I've really thought, what do I need in my life? How can I progress? What can I do to push this away from me and bring something nicer into my life? And it involved a lot of stuff, really. Because when I get a little bit depressed, I don't meditate, I can't meditate. And that's a shame, but again, it is what it is, so don't stress, don't worry, just accept it. It is what it is. Loads of butterflies. See if they move. No, they're not going to now, they've landed. There's 2 up there, 2 here. They're obviously on a bit of a feeding frenzy, which is cool. Hello. Hello, yellow. Wow. Yeah, they're peaceful. And it's to do more of this, you know, it's to have a bit of peace in your life. Just see if I can get closer. My God, they're skinny, aren't they? I should have been born a butterfly. So anyway, if you are feeling down, if you find that your mood drops, or if you find yourself dealing with stress or anxiety, or you just you trouble coping with things and what have you, obviously my saying of it's not really my saying, but I call it my saying, I think I've stolen it. This too shall pass. And for most people, with most things, it does, given time. But also, it is what it is. It's just here for now. It's just come to visit. You know, you had a good mood perhaps visit for a while. Perhaps you've had a weird mood visit for a while. And perhaps you've got a bad mood. Or a low mood. Or a difficult mood. Come to visit for a while. And I find that things don't normally stay. They are what they are for now. God, it's so hot. I can't believe it. Had 2 days of rain. And now I'm wearing a t-shirt in... Come on, Bo, this way please. In this heat, whatever this heat is. I didn't look, I know it's going to rain later. Now the hedge at the back of me, in my garden, has got some red in it. Like some autumn red in it. And I am noticing a few things that are ready orange already. But I suppose, you know, we're heading that way slowly. Slowly but surely. Wow, I've got a real sweat on now. Whew, so, I think we're going to slowly head back to the car and just go and have a rest. Probably make my way home. So anyway, that's my advice. Try and deal with things early in the day, and get them out of the way. They're done then. You can get on and enjoy the rest of the day. So that's the main thing. The next thing is to know that most things do pass, most feelings. They will pass if you let them. Try not to cling on to things, because we can do that at times. We can hold on even to, you know, the upsetting things, the painful things. We can hold on to things sometimes, and there's no need. Try and let things go as much as we can. Okay, also talk to somebody. Talk to your doctor, mental health team. Talk to a friend, a relative. Talk to a neighbour, a kind soul. Talk to somebody who listens. Talk to somebody who you've been there for in the past, and hopefully they will be there for you at this difficult time. Talk. Okay, take care, be well.